I don't have a clue how my story will end. But that's all right. When you set out on a journey and night covers the road, you don't conclude that the road has vanished. And how else could we discover the stars? Unknown.
Have you ever thought about the story you are creating with your life? This idea has come to the forefront of my mind lately. Consider that each of us is creating a story by the moment-by-moment decisions we make. Each story is unique, and it is we who are responsible for its content. As we go about our daily life, we carry with us the memories and the influence of our journey, and it is our reaction to those influences that determines the direction of our individual story.
History will be kind to me, for I intend to write it. Churchill.
One gift of the story is the blank slate that we write it upon. Every day as we awaken, it gives us two things. One is a blank slate, and the other is a gift of choice. We can be happy, sad, involved, indifferent, weak, strong, or to be or not be a part of someone else's story. We can write upon our slate any detail we wish to provide about our story, and with a series of choices to amplify that detail.
There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. Maya Angelou.
So many people live their lives without knowing that they can choose their story. They feel that others write their life's story for them. They forget that within them lies the means to create, define, and execute any story they wish to fashion. The world they see will be the reflection of their inner choices and will become the world of their dreams, if they take responsibility for their story.
If you limit your choices only to what seems possible or reasonable, you disconnect yourself from what you truly want, and what it leaves is a compromise. Robert Fritz.
As you read this article, take a moment and reflect on your life story. Who is in charge of your story? Whose hand is on the throttle of your destiny and the creator of your story? Do you take a personal interest in the formation of your story, or do you become a passive bystander? What choices did you make today? Were they the choices of your heart or of your head?
If you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice. Neil Peart.
Think of your story as the reflection of your heart's desire. See it in full color, with each aspect of the story being heard in full surround sound. Make the screen of your story large, expansive, and full of wonder. Allow your imagination to roam freely both within the confines of the screen and outside the screen's boundary. There should not be any limitations to the size, shape, or dimension of your story.
The future is not a result of choices among alternative paths offered by the present, but a place that is created first in the mind, and created next in activity. The future is not some place we are going to, but one we are creating. The paths are not to be found, but made, and the activity of making them changes both the maker and the destination. John Shar, futurist. Become freed by your story and unleash the power of your creative energy into your world. Create a story of utmost wonder and see how your world will change before your eyes. See how you will become the maker and designer of your destiny.
Take the time to see and hear the content of your story each day and marvel at its beauty.
Destiny is not a matter of chance, it is a matter of choice. It is not a thing to wait for, it is a thing to be achieved. William Jennings Bryan. Each day we hold a pen in our hand and begin by looking at a blank sheet of paper.
What are we going to write upon that blank sheet? Will we write a new story full of exciting experiences, or will we shy away from entering the action presented to us? Will we become the ruler of our destiny, or will we become thrown by the wind of someone else's wake? We have that decision to make as we travel through our story. What will be your choice? Where will your story lead you? How will you become your story? Think on these things. The reason people blame things on previous generations is that there's only one other choice. Doug Larson.
Take a few moments each day to consider the story you are creating. By doing this, you will discover the true direction your life is taking you.
I do hope you enjoyed today's podcast. I'd love to hear your comments or suggestions for improvement. Until next time, walk gently, talk softly, and bless each moment of your day.